Good, YouTube. What's happening with y'all, my G's? I know it's been a minute, but you know how life go. Back with another joint for y'all, man. I wanted to get a little bit more in the studio and stuff, show y'all the studio. But this is my hybrid analog setup. And what that means is that I'm using the board, big board, and outboard gear to work with the DAW. You know what I mean? Using the DAW like a tape machine. See the meters going. You know what I mean? You can see the meters over there going. You dig? It's the 32 bus Mackie. 32 channel, I'm sorry. 8 bus. I don't even need all them channels, but got a good price on it. And it still sound good. But this the setup right here. You know what I mean? This is a power base just to plug this Johnson and stuff. This is a preamp, the Art Pro MPA1, the first one, not the second one. Sound good, good just like it. Got the PreSonus, this is what all the channels running out of. To the back of the mixing desk. You know what I mean? The outputs of this. 8 analog outs, 8 analog ins. My DBX 166. I use this for parallel and vocals. It's a 2 channel, the two sides, 2 joints. Lisa's 2 dual channel. I use this for the beats and shit, the drums. Got the bus compressor, another Pro VLA. The bus compressor that go on the master bus, the mix bus, whatever. Then I got the little exciter. It's decent. It do a little bit of harmonics, but it's alright. And I got the old school tape, you know what I mean? Might want to run something through there, run it back to the DAW. Get that old school sound, you know. Yeah, man. And I was mixing in the box, man, for years. I abandoned the analog years ago because of the ease of mixing in the box. And mixing in the box sound good, definitely. Definitely get some good, crispy mixes out of there, but something about analog gear, my boys. Mixing through analog, get that good crispy, that good sound, that warm sound. You know, that color, that distortion that the analog outboard gear give you. But yeah, and that's pretty much, like I said, man, you get a great ass sound too out of it just in the box. You don't need all this. But if you want a good, you know, a record, you want your music to sound like a record, man. This is what all the big studios do. They hybrid mix. You know what I mean? If they don't got a big board like this or something, they just doing it through the analog gear and mixing it with the DAW. I still edit in the DAW. I still use the DAW plugins, but not as much. You know what I mean? Because I'm EQing and stuff out the board. But this is, you know, basic routing. This is part 1. Part 2, I'll show y'all the routing and stuff. It's easy. I had a confusing time at first, but it's easy once you get the hang of it. It's all ins and outs and sends and returns. And that's another word for ins and outs. You know what I mean? But, you know. Oh, I forgot about my Quadraverb. That's old school right there. Still work decent. Nice machine. You know, Duo Twin X, you know. Use that. This is an old school Mac. Old school joint. Work good still. I use this for like to play, record button. I might want to hit the fader one time if I need it. But, oh, Shure SM7B. You know. But, yeah, I don't need all these channels unless I'm tracking beats out that I make, Fruity Loops and junk. Put the stems on there and mix them down or whatever. But, yeah, this is the analog setup, man. Get with y'all in the next one. Show y'all how we route this joint and all of that. Like, share, subscribe, man. Follow. You heard? See y'all in the next joint.